Hey, kia ora, Helen Brahms here, coming to you live from Claremont, Florida. Hope you're all having a super fantastic, sparkling day. It has been a busy Monday here today. We did some, just quick recap on the challenges. Sorry, I'm a little flustered because I just realized what the time was and thought, oh, I'm late. So I apologize. Let's see. So how was your challenges for the day? Did you say yes to a new opportunity? Did you say yes in your mindset and commit to doing something that you haven't done before, and then you're going to figure it out? In business, did you go for it? Did you say yes to an opportunity and go for it? And then in fun was all about loosening up the vocal cords and doing some karaoke. Did you do any? I did. Let's see, how did I start off the day? I was, what was I doing this morning? I was doing some work this morning on my genealogy business, and had the 80s music playing in the background, and then I thought, I'm going to take a break. So I went over to YouTube, put up a couple of videos there and sang along with them. It was a little different because the music didn't quite sound right for the song I thought it was, but it all worked out. There was nobody to hear me. I had my noise cancelling headphones on, so if anybody did hear me singing, all they heard was my voice with no music, no nothing. It was just, as far as they were concerned, a cappella. So I had fun doing that day. So did you have fun with the karaoke as well? Said yes to an opportunity to be interviewed on a podcast. So looking forward to that. We'll bring you more details about that once all the dates and everything are set. So we've got into that yes mindset. We had a nice big walk, this morning, and then I came back, like I said, and did some work on the genealogy business. Stopped to do some karaoke. What else did we do today, Zeffie? Oh, and at some point this afternoon we decided to go take a nap, and because we're just like dragging. I thought, yeah, this doesn't feel right. So we went and took a nap, and I laid diagonally across the bed, and I woke up to have Zeffie curled up. I was laying on my side and she was curled up by my stomach with her butt near my face. So I woke up to a dog's butt in my face while she was curled up, but she was curled up right up next to me and snuggled up. And I have a comforter I just pull up over myself when I'm having an afternoon nap, and so I had that pulled over me, and she was half underneath that cover with me. So that was kind of cute to wake up, but the butt in the face thing, yeah, not too happy about that. At least she didn't fart, so that was a good thing. And I thought I'd been napping for like ages. Like I woke up and I thought, man, that was a really good sleep. How long did I nap for? It was less than an hour. It was like 43 minutes, I think I calculated. And I thought, okay. And so Zeffie started getting her energy back and all of that, and she was just like stretching it out, and I had to pour up my nose and pause in other places, and it was sort of like, really, do you have to stretch that way? You can't like flip 90 degrees and stretch so that the pores go in other places. But then we got up and I said, oh, do you want to go to the dog park? And she got all excited about that. So sent a message to my friend Vicky, because she said next time you go to the dog park, let her know. And I told her earlier that morning that we'd probably go to the dog park this afternoon. So she came by with her little Chihuahua Sissy, and we walked on down to the dog park, and the dogs had a blast just wandering around. Zeffie didn't go crazy this time. She kind of did a little bit of running, but most of the time she just strolled around and sniffed and peed, and that was basically about it. But we had a good time out there, and it was beautiful. It was 78. There was this beautiful breeze blowing. It was gorgeous out there this afternoon. And of course we're in the shade with the trees and everything down there at the dog park, right by the lake. So it was a good afternoon out, and we're probably down there for about 30 minutes or so, and then we wandered on back. And so Zeffie's now in her normal place. Nope, we're moving now. What you doing? Oh, we're going to have fun with Bessie. But I have noticed that with the 1st of May coming up, and have also found out, which is kind of interesting, so on the 1st of May there's going to be 400 RVs pulling out of this park, and 400 have to leave by 11 o'clock in the morning, and 300 new campers are registered to come in on the 1st of May. One of the campers who's a couple of sites over came over today when I was outside waiting for Vicky to tell me this information, and said that they are extending those who are not monthly rentals, extending them through to the 8th of May if they wish. And I thought, well, that'll be better, because I do not want to get caught up with like 3/4 of the campground emptying out on the first, and plus the first is also a Friday, and I don't like driving on Fridays. Fridays and Sundays are my no travel days if I can avoid it. Traffic tends to be heavy on Fridays when you're traveling, so people like to travel a lot on Fridays. You know, get out of town, let's go. So I try to avoid those traffic days. But so I'm going to call I said, well, I was planning on calling the office tomorrow anyway to see if they could extend me. Not a full week though. It'll probably be I got to look at my calendar, and I'm making plans now. Start making plans. It's on my project board to get my reservations in place and figure out where I'm going to go next. But it's definitely out of Florida, and it's got to go north somewhere cooler. Got to get out of this heat and humidity. But the path is going to be determined by what's currently open, and we've got a really good camping website which has a current list, and they're updating it several times a day, of what campgrounds are open, what state parks are open, what national parks are open. So they've got all the openings and closings of the campgrounds around the US by state. If it's government run, private owned, they've got it whether or not it's open. So, or if there are any restrictions, like yes, you can go here, but you have to, like currently in Virginia, if you book a campground in Virginia, you are required to stay self-quarantined for 14 days when you arrive in Virginia at a campground, unless you have a letter to state that you are an essential worker traveling through. So I don't want to get stuck in Virginia for 2 weeks, especially coming up with heat and humidity in that area. Lived there for 13 years, and my husband said, oh, you're climatized to it. And the day we left there, I looked at him and I said, well, I just want you to know one thing about Virginia and me. And they go, what's that? And he said to me, he said, what's that? I said, I never, ever got used to this heat and humidity, and I'm glad I'm leaving the heat and humidity behind. And I said, we've been here 13 years and never got used to it. And he was just like, oh, but you didn't climatize? And I said, did you climatize to it? And I said, you've been here 22 years. Did you climatize to it? And he said, like, well, I kind of got used to it. I said, yeah, not this one. So going to be looking at different routes that I can go, what's open, what's not open, what's opening, what's not opening, that sort of thing as well. So that's on my agenda this week, is to plan my trip, and then from there I can figure out what day I want to leave. And I've also got to look at my calendar, because I know I've got some appointments next week that happening on certain days where I have to have an internet connection, so we're going to make sure we're not traveling on those days so we get good strong internet connection. What else are we doing? So yes, that was basically it. We had the nice nap today. We went to the dog park. We had a good couple of big walks in there today as well. But basically, we've just been working on the genealogy business, doing some more things, because the introductory package that we have open right now, it's still at 65% off. We've got a couple more slots available, and if you're interested, please private message me, and I will send you the link so that you can sign up. And you're not paying when you sign up. This is just putting in your order, your interest. We get on a phone conversation. We have a 30-minute free consultation. We talk about the expectations that you have, who you're looking for, that sort of thing. We go over the pricing at that point, and that's at that point, that after that interview, that you will be sent the payment information. So just keep that in mind. If you are interested, just private message me and we will send you the link. We are in pre-launch right now, which is kind of cool. So we've gone from pre-launch to pre-launch. So happy to announce that. And we've got some more packages that will be coming online by the end of the week. And fingers crossed the website will be out by the end of the week as well. So right now we're taking the information via Google Docs, and we will send you the link for that to fill out. So you don't have to put any private information on there. Just asking for your name, email, phone number, I think that's it, on which package you're interested in, whether it's the package to search one ancestry line or 2 ancestry lines. And then it gives you a little bit about the ethics that we go by, and a little bit of information about me. So that's it from us for today. We had some fun doing karaoke this morning. Why the voice is a little hoarse today. And what are you? Oh, she's back on her Himalayan shoe stick. Those things are noisy when she gets going on those things. Zeffy, you going to say hi? Let's see if she'll say hi. Zeffy. Hey, verbal. Zeffy. I love how she's gone completely still. Oh, no. Hey, you going to say hi? Go hi, everybody. So from me to you, I hope you're all having a super fantastic sparkling evening, and we will catch you guys tomorrow morning with your challenges of the day. Looking forward to those ones. So that's it from us for today. Hei konera.